Hey guys, it's Chris with History Loves Company, and today I am here to tell you guys in 5 minutes or less 10 ways that you can increase your home's value today. But before we get started, let's make sure that we set that 5-minute timer so that I can get you guys back on your way and back to your day in 5 minutes or less, preferably less, so that you guys can have an awesome and productive day. So to get started, we're going to be talking about the seller who doesn't have a whole lot of time to do any sort of home improvements. This individual is going to want to, step one, clean their home. While this seems like common sense, there is nothing worse than walking into a listing that is a disaster. There is filth everywhere, and trust me guys, it happens. I've walked into listings that had animal feces in the living room. Incredible. That is the number one quickest way for me and my buyers to walk out your front door. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you set a great first example of your home, and the best way to do that is having a clean home. So moving on from that, we've got number 2, which is going to be to declutter, which goes hand in hand with cleaning. So while you're cleaning, if you just kind of slow down, take a minute to start decluttering all those knickknacks that you've built up over the years, toss them in a box, all those family photos that are spread out all over the wall. While they're incredible and you guys look amazing, it is something that we're going to want to tuck away in that box, put that box into a storage unit while we're showing our home. The reason for this is when a potential buyer walks into your home and they see your family photos all over the place, very difficult for them to imagine them and their family moving into your home. So we don't want to place any limits on how far their imagination can go, because if they can truly envision themselves in your house, sleeping in your bed, well, I mean, maybe that's not exactly what we want, but if they can envision themselves living there, they're going to be more likely to submit an offer on your home. With that being said, we've got one more step on the inside. Number 3 is going to be to add a fresh coat of paint. So adding a fresh coat of paint with soft, neutral colors is going to hide any blemishes that have, built up over the years. Maybe you've got a 5-year-old like me who loves to draw on the walls with markers and crayons. Yeah, it's gonna, mask all of that. It's also gonna freshen up the entire interior home. It's gonna give a fresh new look to everything, and it's gonna make your home feel a little more move-in ready. So with that being said, that brings us to number 4. We are stepping outside for this portion, and we're gonna go to grab our power washer out of the garage, and we're gonna come inside and we're gonna power wash the exterior of our home. We're not gonna come inside. I don't know why I said we're gonna come inside, but we're gonna stay outside. We're gonna power wash the house. All right, so what I mean by power washing the house is we're gonna power wash the siding, and we're also gonna power wash your driveway and your sidewalks. This is going to freshen up the exterior home to go along with the interior home. This is going to get rid of any of the growth, the buildup that's, accrued over the last 5-10 years. And it's going to add some curb appeal to your home by, creating that fresh new look. So to go along with this in the exterior home, it brings us to number 5. Number 5 is going to be landscaping. And when I say landscaping, we're talking about easy, simple jobs that don't take a whole lot of time, but landscaping can be, pretty extensive. So I don't mean hire a $10,000 landscaper to come out and redo everything. What I mean is buy low maintenance, low cost, green plant, add some foliage to the front, which is going to add some curb appeal for you and make it a little harder to drive by without, wanting to stop in and take a look at your home as their potential new home. So moving on from that, we're going to start taking a look at the seller who has a little bit more time on their hands and isn't looking to list for a couple months or maybe even up to a year. So the number 6 thing we can do is going to be to replace your carpets with hardwood floors or LVP, luxury vinyl plank flooring. So by replacing your carpet, which, is cozy, comfy, and warm, it's not the greatest looking flooring. So by replacing it with hardwood floors and or luxury vinyl plank flooring, it's going to create a more luxurious look and feel to your home, which is going to, in fact, make more buyers interested in, placing a potential offer on your home, which, might put more money in your pocket and stuff like that. So with that being said, that brings us to number 7. Number 7 is a little bit larger task. It is going to be to remove walls to create an open floor plan. Wow, that's incredible. That seems like a lot of work. I don't mean for you and your cousin Jimmy to go out and do that. I mean talk to a professional who can make sure that you're removing, walls that can actually be removed, not things that are load-bearing, and open up that floor plan, create that more modern open floor plan that people are looking for. It's not something that everyone's going to be able to pull off, but if it is something that your home is capable of and you've got the means to do it, it will attract a ton of buyers to your home, and when they walk in, their jaw's going to hit the floor, money signs are going to show up in their eyes, and they're going to start, throwing money at you. So if it's possible, you might want to consider it. With that being said, we're going to move on to number 8. Number 8 is going to be to replace your windows and your front door. So replacing your windows and your front door, if you've got old, rotten out windows, replacing your windows is, again, another thing that's going to make a buyer feel like your home is more move-in ready, which is, one of the things a lot of buyers look for is a move-in ready home. And that front door, while not as big of a deal as replacing all of your windows, a lot more affordable, is going to give that fresh new look on the exterior of your home and adds a little bit of flair to the interior home as well, especially if you do a cool bright color that adds a little bit of pop to the front of the home. It's really going to, entice buyers to come in, check it out, and see what you've done with the place. With that being said, that brings us to, I believe we're at number 9. Number 9 is going to be to finish your basement. So if you've got a basement that, looks a little dark, dingy right now, adding some drywall, adding some flooring, possibly a bathroom, maybe a wet bar, I don't know. The possibilities are endless, but I can almost guarantee you that if you finish your basement, it's probably going to add value to your home, which puts more money in your pocket. And with that being said, that's going to bring us to number 10. Number 10 is a pretty big project that most of you guys won't be able to pull off, but adding a new kitchen. Adding a new kitchen or freshening up the existing kitchen is going to be a way to add a ton of value to your home, whether it's painting the cabinets or replacing everything. It's something you might want to consider. While I say that, not every... So we're out of time, so let me wrap this up real quick. While I say that, there are a lot of different ways that you can add value to your home, and some homes, some of these tips may not apply to, and others, there may be smarter options that you could go with. But if you have a real estate professional out, they can help direct you to make the right home improvements to add value to your home. And if you guys aren't aware, I'm a real estate professional. I'd love to come take a look at your house and let you know some recommendations that I might have that may net you a little bit more money than if you were to list your home as it sits right now. So give me a call, guys. I would love to help you. And with that being said, remember that every home is a story. Let's discover yours.